They got to let Big E go.
Oh.
Okay, bro. Bro, we did the New Day thing. Quite frankly, that worked. It was a big success. But, bro, we did that for how many years? Mm-hmm. It got old. It got stale. We got to move on, Big E. Bro, and even throw in there, creative's got nothing for you, man.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of Writing with Russo. Got a really interesting name that I'm sure a lot of people would probably agree with the name that we're talking about, that this person needs to be discussed because he's just someone who actually had a very promising promising stint ready for him, and for some reason it just kind of derailed. And it was, unfortunately, he got bit by the 50-50 bug, got bit by the we got something good for you this week, but not so much the next week bug. Hopefully there's a promising type of future going on with this person because of rumors. Let's hope. But this week we're going to book this person, and this person is Big E, Vince Russo. How you doing tonight?
I am doing great, Dr. Chris, and happy early birthday, bro. We're recording this the day before Chris's birthday, bro.
Bonus bounty for that one, man. There you go, boy.
Bonus bouncy. I've even got my bouncy shirt on today.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do one of these deals. I'm gonna bring it. Oh, here we go, baby.
Guns, my God, Dr. Chris. Look at you.
Right.
You're an animal.
It's the protein, man. It's the protein.
Yes.
Speaking of guns, man, Big E. He got drafted away from He got drafted away from the New Day. New Day went to Raw. He stayed on SmackDown. And of course, the New Day was a unit for a number of years, like 6, 7, 8 years. And they decided to split the team up and allow Big E to go on a singles run. Now, personally, I was fine with that because I wanted Big E to break away, but not turn heel. Because a lot of times, when someone breaks away from different factions, it merits a turn. And I was, in my eyes, I was like, it's similar to the Kofi thing. He didn't have to turn. He kind of broke away and did his own singles run, and which I appreciated. With Big E, they decided to just kind of break him away more by actually having different brands, but still he was more of a representative for the New Day on SmackDown, Kofi and Woods more on Raw. And there was some potential there with Big E. And then all of a sudden, he won the Intercontinental Championship, and so it was clear that his feud with Sami Zayn, he had a feud with Sheamus. Those things were kind of building him up. And then he loses the title to Apollo Crews. And just like that, it's like he goes back in the mid-card. Still, he's kind of fumbling and kind of lost in the Intercontinental Championship mid-card shuffle. And then he gets his head kicked off by Aleister Black. After all these vignettes, he gets his head kicked off by Aleister Black, who subsequently gets released. And so that looks bad on Big E. And so now he's still trying to play catch up from that bad, booking as far as not really making him a star. He's in the Money in the Bank match. There could be some type of salvaging going on there as far as him winning. Vince Russo, where do you have Big E at this point from now to the next few months?
All right, Chris, I want to get a little background from you because listen, I want people to understand and appreciate this. When I do these shows with you, if I don't have much of a background or backstory on that, I look it up and I do my research. Okay. Yep. So, bro, here's the stuff that blows me away. I'm reading the background of Big E. Bro, I had no idea this guy was a power lifter, lifting ridiculous amounts of weight. Yep. My question to you, bro, is when he arrived on the scene, did they ever go there? Was that ever discussed at any point?
Yeah, he would when he was in NXT, he did like the Bundy 5 count. He would do the he had a song, three ain't enough, men I need 5. So he would do that kind of strongman deal. He even came. He would have the chalk. He would have the weight chalk.
Yeah. What about when he went to WWE?
Yeah, he was doing that in NXT.
Okay, so he was no, but after NXT, like when he went to WWE,
when he went to the main roster.
Yes, he was doing that. That's what I mean. I don't.
No, he came in as Dolph Ziggler's heavy.
Okay, so we never saw him in that role on the main scene.
Correct.
Okay,
because he came in as Dolph Ziggler's heavy. He turned babyface and had that short title run. Was feuding with Curtis Axel, I believe it was. So
listen, I want people to do me a favor listening to this show, because you're going to see a common thread here. I want you to go back and watch all these Writing with Russos, and I want you to put all these little stories together and think about what kind of a Raw you could have. I want you to put our girl Eva Marie, that story. What do we do with John Cena? What are we going to do with Big E? I want you to take all these little stories and put them together and see what kind of a show we could have. Because Chris, here's the problem. We have a wrestling show. Every match is about people that want to fight. There isn't one single solitary story. And every time I say, when people ask me, Vince, what would you do? What would you do? Once would you do? The first thing I say, real easy. Everything is going to stem off of reality. It's going to be reality based. Now, Chris, I'm going to lay this out to you. Bro, what if we address the cuts on TV? And what if that was a part of the show and everybody's walking on eggshells and asking questions because you don't know who's next? Okay. And how about it in not a wrestling way, but how about, you know what? This Money in the Bank, guys, there's going to be cuts after this pay-per-view. There's going to be more cuts.
Wow.
And, basically we're going to be taking a good long look at everybody. So, bro, see, but when I say that, the WWE now it's, if you go over. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about we see people working like they never worked before. You know what I'm saying? So now they've got the fear of God in everybody, because people again. I was reading today. I guess there were people will let go in the office. I don't know if that's true, but make that a part of the show. Nobody's safe. Everybody's walking on eggshells, right? Well, bro, let's do the Money in the Bank. There's so many stories that come into play here when you have reality as a background. They got to let Big E go. Okay, bro. We did the New Day thing. Quite frankly, that worked. It was a big success. But, bro, we did that for how many years? It got old. It got stale. We got to move on, Big E. Bro, and even throw in there, creative's got nothing for you, man. And let Big E give that argument. Well, then shouldn't creative be let go? I want to hear all this. If I was a writer, I would write all this. Now, bro, let's talk about the harsh realities of wrestling, Chris. Is Big E married? Do we know?
He's single. Okay,
he's a single guy. But let's talk about the realities of wrestling. I saw he's 35 years old. He's still very young in this business. But let's talk about the realities. What does a wrestler do once their run in the WWE is over? They're doing these indie shows, bro. They're doing these autographs.
Signings,
Go watch the movie The Wrestler. That's very, 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 very real.
Yeah.
So basically, that's that. When he's called in, Big E, and Vince lets him go, we hear Big E lay out the story of what happens to the professional wrestler when it's their time to go to pasture. And he pleads his case. No, it's not my time. I'm not ready. I'm 35 years old, Vince. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, but we learn all this back history.
Yeah.
And what happens if basically all Big E has to say is, I'll do anything, Vince. I'll do anything. Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. That's it. He becomes the guy when there's a problem. They're going to Big E to solve the problem.
Yeah.
So, bro, now that is such a beautiful role of the sympathy on the guy whose job is on the line. His back is against the wall. If he isn't subservient, he know it's always hanging over his head. And this baby face of a man is doing things he does not want to be doing, bro. And he knows, and they're holding that card over his anything, Big E. Remember anything? Bro, listen, man, I got a list of indie promoters. I'll get you booked for autograph signings from now till 2020. Bro, tell that story. Now you are getting such a tremendous amount of sympathy on this good guy that doesn't want to be one of the numbers, bro.
Yeah.
And he's willing to do everything, and they keep pushing him and pushing. And bro, of course, you got him killing Kofi, and I mean, you got him doing all that stuff, whatever you need him to do, bro. You got him setting up the ring.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, oh my God.
So he's like a reluctant heel. He's getting the sympathy.
He's a baby face, bro. He ain't a heel. I mean, put any man in that position. If he doesn't do what the bosses tell him to do, then he's going to receive that fate that he dreads and is scared to death of.
So is he during this time? Is he still competing against heels or baby faces?
Bro, I don't know if he's competing at all.
Okay.
I don't think he's. I think he's a hitman. One week, bro. 1 week he's got to let talent know that they've been released. He's going to be the bad guy delivering the news. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's wrestling for a while, but I think he has a very, very prominent role on every show, and on every show he's got to perform that task, bro, that he just he just dreads, and it's absolutely killing him, bro.
Yeah.